I would have been clown, and I would have been memed. I would have been all those three. If I came on that live saying keep was trash still.
Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of YipYap&Blabber.
Long awaited. 2 months actually.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we're very sorry about it, but like,
yeah, we had a slight shake in confidence actually.
Honestly, it was like a crazy 8 weeks. Honestly, like,
yeah. The last time you saw us, we said we were gonna see us with our medals for FBLA. No,
it didn't happen.
It didn't quite work.
No, wait, let's tell them how it happened. So the first day we got there, everybody was practicing.
Everyone was chill.
Everyone was chilling. And then the day of the thing, right? They had presentations, so
yeah,
they made it to the final top 10 at least. Thank God.
Thank God for that. And then we did and then we went, because I remember because you know how it was like, come to your destination like really early. So me and Buki came early, and then Mr. Stevenson said, mind you, I still have my AirPods in my ear. So that's how you know I wasn't like prepared to present then, because that wasn't our time slot. So Mr. Stevenson said, no, they're ready, and he literally threw us in front of a judge.
And then she didn't realize she had an AirPod in
until mid-presentation, and on my face, I was like, oh my God.
And then my test, bro, we took a photo with the guy who won first place. All of us lost. And it's not like I wasn't studying, which was like crazy to me. It was just that none of the thing I studied was on the test. Like, what the frick is going on?
Like,
and there's no way you can even use context clues. You know it or you don't. You know it or you don't. Simply or simple. And then like
the award ceremony, right? They said take off your ID when you're about to come on stage. We all took off our IDs before our event was called. I was already crying. I had a feeling. I said no, I don't think we made it. And I was like no. And when it was me and Buki's event, I didn't even look for our names. I only looked for our school, because our school was the only one in our chapter that went forward. So I was like, okay, let me just look for our school. No, I literally broke down in tears. Like, it was bad.
It was terrible. And then after hers was Jennifer's, right? And then Jennifer did now, and I was just like, hey God, oh my God, like what's going on? And the thing was like, no shades with Anthony. Anthony was just like, I'm just there for the water park, and he won first place. Everybody who won didn't really care. Like, Oyin didn't care. Azima studied, no shade, 2 days before. No, not 2 days before, but like she didn't really like
intensively study.
But she's had it since. So even if she didn't study, I feel
she
like
had the background knowledge and all that. So.
But like everyone else was just like, and then this one guy was like, oh, after Isabel's were done, he just cursed.
No, when he said, Miriam, what's your event?
He just called. You know who really cost me? Mr. Wayne. He told, because we told them about the 22. I can say the test grade now because I'm good. Yeah, but I got a 22. What did you get?
I got 43. That was with the extra credit too.
That means I got a 12. No, like I got 12. Anyways, so Mr. Wayne, I went to go tell him, I was like, oh hey, like I was not gonna be here, or I'm not gonna be here, and he was like, baby got 22. Like
he basically said you're failing.
Like he was like, you're failing, and I don't see any like improvement. And I was like, but you don't give me anything else to improve by. And the way he said it, he was just like
he said, kill this guy.
Like, and I was just like, oh okay. Like now I was like, okay, that's fine. Like he was like, you can still go, but like I don't know. And he was like, oh, if you win, I'm gonna tell Miss Moore not to like take you, that type of thing. And I just didn't win. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I went, and when I now didn't win, I was just crying because I was like, bro, Mr. Wayne. Like, I wasn't even crying that I lost. I was just crying that, bro, I'm going to be so embarrassed when they're calling people. And Mr. Wayne's like, where's this girl?
Oh my god, like, it was so, I could not take pictures. Like, after
literally, with me and Mary took a photo in, like, before the show started. We don't never take photos.
You guys should have seen us, but our face was tea. Everything was tea. Hair was tea. After, my face was...
You know, I fell down when I was coming out from the bus. I was so discalculated. I was disassociated, and I felt that like this. And I looked up and I was just like this. I mean, it was like no one noticed except you and Miss Moore, bro. And we were like, oh, someone fell.
No, you guys don't understand. I sat next to on the bus, and then I was looking, and then all of them were just like surrounding. They were freaking talking about nationals
and like how they're gonna. And I was just like,
and my lip was literally quivering. I was like,
I had to sleep.
Like, I was crying. I was like, bro, like, I deserve this, bro. And
I can't say I didn't study. Like, there was no way.
Like, me and he got a real firefighter to record, and we didn't even make it to top 5.
No shade. One girl who got first, no shade to them. That one girl that got, what's her name? That got first place. Her competitors. Her competitors had a freaking
canopy, bro.
They had a canopy with their name on it, and they didn't place. So what's going on?
And then the thing I don't understand, because I saw the scores. Me and Buki made it to the final with a 69 prelims, but we had 70s in final.
And no,
we didn't even make it.
The judge, one judge gave them like an 80, and one judge gave like you guys a 60 something. And I was just like,
but you guys were sitting together, like,
like, was there something that didn't click for both of them?
And then they're saying terminologies. Wait, what?
They had a real fighter.
That alone should have put us in the top 4.
I don't get it.
That's alone.
Honest. And they will be like, oh, you have to. I'm assuming like, she'll not be like, oh, you have to go and look at other people's. But like, the stuff on YouTube has been like years out.
It's years.
And I don't know what you want me to do about that.
I just don't get it. Like, and I remember when we were presenting in front of the class, and asked me this question. She was like, I don't understand, you have the rubric right in front of you, and you're asking me, I think everyone on YouTube has a full video out, it's just supposed to be fully recorded. Mind you, on the rubric it said if fully pre-recorded it's a 0. So and
why is she looking at someone else's event?
Like,
no shade, okay.
Whatever you want.
You want, like, actually good for you, like, no, good for you. Honestly, like, let me know.
It's even because if I went to nationals, like, I'm not be able to afford it. Like,
yeah, honestly,
listen, I'm not be able to afford it, like, guys.
But like, I would have found a way.
Honestly, it's okay. Next year,
our year. Honestly, I don't know what else to say.
So that was like the rest of our February, and then like recovering from that was March. Nothing
immediately. SAT.
SAT.
What was that? Like, no, let's talk about it.
No, we were supposed to get our scores around April 4th, no?
Mm-hmm.
Like, mind you, so March happened, SAT.
No, SAT, that's a common module. The thing is, I couldn't even approach the questions. I didn't know how to do it. And it was like 20 questions of content. I didn't know how to do it.
And then it was like all
open-ended. There'll be like you can't even guess. You have to put something there or you're done.
Me, I just put 2 and I kept it pushing. I didn't know. I'm not about to kill myself, excuse me.
And I was just like, and then people who, no shade again, you're really geometry and go to 1380.
No, when I heard this news, it put me in an uncomfortable situation.
No, when I was telling you that what's her name, Stephanie told me that this boy got a 1400. What am I supposed to feel like? I'm supposed to feel like a dummy. I'm supposed to feel like a dullard. What, you free?
I was put in a very, I was uncomfortable where I sat. Like I almost broke out in hives. I don't understand if I'm putting so much effort in school and someone that doesn't give a gaff gets it, and I get bullshit,
bull crap.
No, and I literally opened it and I started crying. I'm like, bro, what college is gonna take me now? Like,
college is going to take it, but like if you want to go somewhere better, like of course,
like what college is gonna? I was just like, bro, whatever.
Babe, half of the people in like what's his name took it again and got a lower score now.
Who?
But college still took him. The thing is, we'll be fine. It's just that we want to get into a
great
college.
school.
Like, it's just like I don't.
Because if we don't get into a good college, what was this school for? Basically. Yeah. And I didn't even want to come here, so just know the truth about Ilifere going to be out.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
it's in the works.
And then in March, what else happened in March?
Nothing. It was big. After that, March was basically a good year because y'all were practicing for ASA. So, but like the ending of March, that's when the doom of
ASA guys. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about ASA girl. Freaking.
Because let's talk about the live.
The first live.
Yes. Because the DJs dropped, they said they were going to be live, and then the schools that are participating are going to have to defend themselves.
And this was like March on my community college day.
March 28th.
March 28th, okay. So they joined, or we were in the community center. Yeah. And I was like, no, I want to join. Do you know? Oh my god.
No, I remember I was in my mom's car because my mom came to pick me. This was around like night time, around like 7-8ish, right? I'm in my mom's car. I'm hearing them say this school is unknown. That's when I knew it was RQ.
And then wait, in the comments I was there saying it's just fire. And then Janet, our representative, came on No Shade Again, allegedly an Android phone.
That's what she has. It's not alleged, it's a fact.
And then people were insulting her phone.
Allegedly, that's what
people were insulting her.
And then even our school, bro.
And then our school joined on top. It was just disgusting.
And then it was kind of crazy because they didn't even insult other schools, other people.
Exactly.
Like Janet. You people
I see them.
Which school depends.
Hastings.
Hastings.
They say Hastings. They say Hastings is not on the list anymore.
For you. We all know they do dance, so it's okay. Hastings. They don't know how to dance.
No. Look, don't doubt yourself. You can do it.
No, I'm not doubting ourselves.
Period.
Because we're better than them.
Clock tees.
Don't play with us.
So you want to clock out Hastings, Abi?
I'm clocking Taylor because they had so much mess.
No,
now Hastings.
Leave Taylor alone before they would just remove your school.
Yo,
leave them alone.
And then another thing, and then me, I don't know what's wrong with me. Me in the comments, people will come from. They say ASA just I'll fire. I said Keep was trash. I said ILC was trash. I told that guy Ryan to shut the I kept using the phone.
And then that was the week.
People will not tag me and they were like, don't worry, we're cool.
They said keep an eye. No, they now ended before they ended the live. They didn't say anything else except for keep an eye out for early college. Okay. The week of that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, let's talk about like the week.
That was the week before. The week before, so, because it was 2 weeks before. Okay, then
it was Friday and then the week and then.
Wait, because on the 20. Hold on, let me get the calendar.
But okay, the week later, Monday.
Okay, this is April. This was the 28th. That was the live. This week here, this week, the 4th. That week of the 4th, like this.
Oh my god! So Monday came and they were like, "We're changing the whole dance, we're scrapping it."
Mind you, that was needed. Honestly,
she has been saying that we need to scrap it because there was no way we were going on the stage doing that nonsense.
Guys, you should have seen the dance. I can't make it up. There's no shade. Actually, I don't give a gaff. It was there was 2 dances that were not bad. The rest of
that's the one we kept. So the dancer we kept it, and then they were like, "Oh, I came back from geometry. This was Tuesday. Came back from geometry. Aliyah was like, "Oh, I made a new dance." I said, oh, "Okay." And it's only me, Aliyah, and Onyi that were going to do it
because they were able to do it.
So we scrapped the dance in 2 hours and we showed them. Apparently, I don't know when this happened. They said that they didn't feel included because they weren't given the chance. Some people weren't given the chance to learn the dance.
But you guys spent 2 weeks learning the dance that they made with the other scenes and everything. So I don't understand why you still needed this week after the live to learn the dance that you've already learned, but you guys didn't do it.
And then they were not saying okay, and because of that they were not like, oh, we should go back to original dance, because they didn't feel included. But that original dance wasn't also as good because you guys weren't putting. And I feel like it was that one person, because that one person had a scene. The end. The ending where you guys were, okay. That was what they wanted. And then, okay, what happened again? And then they told Aliyah to send the dance in the group chat. They didn't watch it. They didn't do it because it was Aliyah that sent it. They came the next day and they were learning the dance. Like, Aliyah has never sent it on the group chat, but she did, and she was just like, yeah, this is all. And then, plus we now made 2 new dances, because we're like, okay, you guys want to feel included, let's make 2 new dances. The last dance they couldn't do, you guys couldn't get first, no shade, but you guys couldn't get 4-step dance. And I was just like, okay, but like, if you guys knew that you were not going to do the dance, we could have made something that was a banger and would have ended off with a banger. It's fine. The day of, wait, no, when the ride situation, no, when 2 days before that, we're supposed to go to Taylor to figure out everything, right? But this is when they were I don't know why they were practicing for the fashion show, just walk. But I digress. Come to find out, there wasn't enough time. Like, it didn't fit the time. Like, their dance was too short. Whatever. That's when you guys made the dance. We're now looking for new dances to put in there. And then there was now a discourse because of one of our main choreographer said that she was burnt out. But I don't. And we're now like, why are you burnt out? No, we're just like, okay, but like, everyone else should be burnt out too. Like, you get. And then what's his no shit? I was not like in the corner. Okay, the next day, let's rehearse this dance. Okay. Thursday, we realized another discourse happened, because we realized there wasn't no right to get there between this girl and this girl. We already figured it out, so it was not really a big discourse till this other girl came and said, hey babe, do you have a car? And then she was like, no. She no, she walked out. And we were like, bro, I said, what's with that attitude? And the girl came and she came back like this. Baby girl. And she came back like this. I don't get why that happened, because you could have just said. And then no, my face when it happened, I was like, no, you should have seen me. I said, wait, what's going on? I said, because mind you, I'm already standing, like, you can't do that. And then Leah was sitting, by the way, we were sitting down, we're at the same height. So because I was just like this, and I was just like, babe, like, what are you doing? I was like, honestly, I was perplexed. And when they were babying her after, and I was like, bro, no, I don't get it. But y'all, but it's okay. Like, what? I don't get it. Like, you should know when to take accountability, because you were wrong in that situation. And then you now said, oh, that wasn't mature. But baby girl, she was the one that was. We're the same age. Beating her chest. No, we're the same age. Let's talk about the word. No, we're the same age. She's 16, we're 16. We are the same age. She was 16. She's 16. I thought she was 14. She's 16. Interesting. So I was just like, what do you mean that's not mature? We're the same age. Like, okay, babe, if you're not being mature to me, like, you came here bearing your fangs. And then at the end of the day, she just didn't dance. We went on the stage. They opened the curtain at the wrong time. They did it on purpose, because they didn't do that for any other school except from ASHS, the school that they should keep an eye out for. They opened the curtain at the wrong time. My leg work wasn't eating. I decided to do new leg work. It wasn't working.
She said, "Oh, she's trying something new."
But it was just like,
It was just no.
we were not on this side of the stage
There was
like
they
the whole
practiced.
time.
When they practiced, they were in the middle, but when
Because
it was
the
time to
stage is
show out,
huge.
they were here. And I was just like, low-key, in the video I recorded of Isabel, so you can just hear me laughing.
And then we came out dancing. Oh, well, how about 2029? I was not crying. I said, why are you crying?
Why are you doing that, babe?
How about 2029? Don't let them stop you. Don't let them bring you down. What the freak? How about 2029?
She is.
I literally did like this in my face. How about 2029? Don't let them do that to you, bro. No.
And then the whole show happened.
Oh my god, they ate.
Like,
oh my god.
They ate so bad. But they put their most hype dance in the beginning and then it just like that.
Yeah, but like when I like Gozo was in the air for a couple seconds.
When they opened the curtains, they knew when.
Oh, Gozo was in the air.
I was like this
for like I was like 30 seconds. He was actually, I saw him in the air. And like I was holding my shirt while I was watching them dance.
Because
like this.
Not only did it eat,
I couldn't even record.
The costume he was wearing.
I couldn't even record.
God.
And then Travis, oh my god.
Like
Travis did like this. They did like this. And they had like 30 people on the stage and still ate.
Imagine
they had 30 people on that stage and still
like
gave us. And then first stack organized, they did us wrestling match.
Oh
Organized
boxing.
boxing.
It was all.
And this white boy. Oh my god.
Oh my.
First stack ate, bro.
The whole room was
first stack ate. First stack came.
The whole
Travis.
up.
My top 3. That boy that was humping the floor, I don't know what you guys got going on, but
you are a man.
You ate too. The rest of you guys, I don't know. You Barakat and them. I don't know about them.
Gyrating on the floor, I was mesmerized.
I was just like, wait. That's a boy.
And I just like, anytime I saw a man putting energy, I looked to my back. I look to my back and I glance at some people and I said, okay.
But it was a good show.
Yeah.
Till they kicked us out.
Yes, I literally could not go back into the building. I tried to go back in the building with Aliyah. The bouncer did like this to me.
The guy, they said it's time to go. It's time to go.
I was just like,
and I said, oh, okay.
I said, okay. And I just walked to my mom's car.
And then I saw my husband.
Freaking Aliyah saw. Yay! And then she was like, there go your man. I said, bro, that's not my fucking man.
And then I said, well, and he was on the phone and I went up to him and I was on the phone. I said, oh my god.
Bro, April was actually the month of doom and dismay. Because what
he was like, hold up, I'm on the phone. I was like, oh, okay. That's fine. And then I walked away.
You can't see me in that situation again, bro. Like, I'm done.
And then there was this one point that I saw him and I know he saw me too. Because I was looking like this. None of us waved.
Okay.
Because if I waved and he didn't wave back, I would have killed myself.
The place is going to be in flames.
So nobody waved.
But yeah, that was
AECHS. Oh, and then the day after, these people tried to clock my tea. I went on the live. I've been on that live since 7 a.m. No, not 7 a.m. 7 p.m. I didn't join to 8 p.m. And I was like, hey guys, my name is Isabel. They said AECHS. Miriam, they created me with AECHS.
Baby girl, they recognize you, bro.
And I said, I don't think they knew I was a dancer, but everyone at that school went. Except, and they were like, who is Isabel? Of course, AECHS. And I was like, yeah, I got AECHS. Okay, let's go to my top 3. Bush. No, I didn't say Bush. I said Kip. I said Travis. And I was like, number 3 has like probably goes to Bush. It was actually 4-star. And then that guy was like, let me be honest with you, AECHS was and I was just like, yes.
I mean, it was the circumstances.
It
was really the circumstances, bro. Like, the dance wasn't bad.
And then I went to go tell the group chat in excitement that guys, like, they're not going to think about us again because I need to tell them keep push. The schools are not coming for me now because I told, like, and they were like, but when they said we were asked, you just accepted this. What else should I have said?
Yes! Oh my god, in the group chat, yes, they were saying that, but like, y'all didn't go with the thing.
I was like, what? You guys weren't there. First life, I would say ASHS fire. If I came on here and said ASHS fire, I would have been slapped. Nobody would have been slapped. I would have been clowned. And I would have been memed. I would have been all those three. If I came on that life saying keep us trash still. Like, I knew my place. Even if I got in that life, I said keep us fire. I knew my place.
Because like,
And none of them went on that life and even like wanted to defend. Because except was her name, Angela. None of them went on that life to defend ACHS. Even I was still defending ASHS from that was her name, Towa. She was like, ASHS should be focused on getting the grades we had, because that's why we have Palace 2629 now downstairs.
Thank you. Like,
and
then they were even flaming the old girl in the freaking like double.
And then Taylor was like, Taylor had dancers from Hastings and Elsick or something like that, and their stuff was still trash.
Like it was just like boring.
Actually shut up.
Anywho,
I was just telling her I told her shut the f up in the comments, cause no. And then I reported her account like 10 times. But
that was just ASA.
Yeah, that was April 4th. What else happened?
Nothing. Our
Genesis work.
We got it.
We got Genesis work. And then our physics exam, this was the second one, from a 22 64.
Like guys, 63, 64. Like,
oh yeah. And then our third one. Wait, we didn't get Quest Bridge. It's okay. It's
whatever.
Fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
But third exam, Miriam popped up. Oh my god.
Freaking,
What'd you get?
No extra credit, my
82.
90.
I got a freaking 82. Like, he tried to give me a 79. I got an 82.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
You see, the doom
What the freak?
This was how high the doom was,
And then just like 82 without extra credit, so plus extra credit.
oh my god,
That with extra credit
95. Imagine.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We were in the trenches.
Final exam.
We're getting an 80 basically. We just need an 80, and our grade is up there because you put in a lab that we did today.
Oh
we will now put in lab 10. Oh my god, Isabel.
We're ending on that B plus. That B plus we're getting
it.
That B plus we're getting it.
Let's
Like
be real,
it ended this May. April ended perfectly. I can't even argue with April.
Like,
I have it.
As much as you put me through it.
Hell,
the end.
we through hell actually, but
yeah.
it was beautiful. Was it not? It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
The ending, I guess.
The ending was beautiful.
I guess it was all about the friends we made on the way.
I'm grateful. Yes, we're grateful about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that basically it?
And then basically you.
And then you. We'll talk about that for the next episode with a special guest.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. We love you.